Alright, so before we even get into the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. It only take 1 second. Go ahead, I'll wait for you. Alright, you too that's watching, yeah, you right there. Hit that subscribe button real quick for me. Alright, cool. So I finally had the chance to check out the All Eyez On Me movie. After watching that, I realized I wanted to do a review of it. Just because Tupac was so inspirational to me. He one of the greatest artists of all time to me, in my opinion. One of my favorite rappers. So I figured it would be only right if I did a review of the movie. So let's just jump right into it. For me, I felt like the movie was underwhelming. I felt like a Tupac movie, they could have pushed the 3-hour mark. Just because there's so much information that was missing or was only shown briefly. I felt like with Tupac being such the legend that he was, I felt like it would have been acceptable to push that 3-hour mark for his film, to include every detail, or not every single detail, but all the most important stuff. So I feel like by it only being 2 hours and 20 minutes, they missed a lot of key information that would have helped the viewers and would have made the movie more entertaining. I like that the movie showed a couple things that helped some of the younger generation that might have not been around, you know, when Tupac was actually alive or actually thriving. Like some of the financial issues that he was going through when he was incarcerated, and how the media actually portrayed him. Because as like a fan of Tupac, you know, you just think that Tupac is the man. You appreciate his message and his music, but you didn't really, for me, being that I was only 2 years old when he passed, I didn't really understand how the media portrayed him. So this film helped me see the way the media portrayed him and how other people viewed Tupac. Those were some things that I did like about the movie, that I learned about the movie that I didn't really know prior to going into it. And the things I didn't like about the movie was like the quick cuts. Like they were showing scenes briefly and then cut to another scene, and cut to another scene, cut to another scene. I didn't really like that. I wanted to see more development and where the character was going, where Tupac was going, what he was doing. Every scene I felt like they should have showed a little bit more detail. That's why I say they could have pushed the 3-hour mark, but I can tell they was trying to cut things out to keep it shorter than it should have been. Another thing that I didn't really like about the movie was I can't remember the character name that Hill Harper was playing, but like the whole interview thing that he was doing with Tupac, I feel like that could have been a brief scene. You feel me? Like a brief scene. I didn't like how they kept going back to that. Like they kept going back. They kept showing that more and more and more. As far as the cast, I think that Demetrius Shipp, he did a great job playing Tupac. I think that Dana Guerrero did an excellent job, aka Michonne. You know, I think she did an excellent job. Those two characters carried the movie, the entire movie. Snoop Dogg character was not cast with any accuracy at all, and I think it was super cheesy the way they did the actual Snoop Dogg voice over for the character. I thought that was super cheesy and corny. Dr. Dre's character was not cast with any accuracy at all. He didn't look like him at all to me. The actress that played Faith Evans didn't resemble her at all. I don't really think the cast too much resembled the people in real life at all, besides Demetrius Shipp playing Tupac, the actor that played Suge Knight, and the actor that played Biggie Smalls. Overall, I thought it was an okay movie. I didn't think it was great. I hate to compare the two, but I definitely think Straight Outta Compton was a lot better because it had Dr. Dre and Ice Cube's input, and then I think Tupac's mother was passed away, so I don't know if she had any input on what was portrayed in the movie. So I don't know. I think the movie was underwhelming, and I would give it about a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, yeah. But that's not taken away from the directors and the producers and everybody that came up and made the movie, because they did the best job that they could. I think the movie just suffered from not actually having those real people to give their input on the situations and make it more real and more personal, like how Straight Outta Compton was because of Dr. Dre and Ice Cube's input. So that's just my thoughts on the movie. Comment below if you thought it was just the best portrayal of Tupac, or if you thought it was worse, one of the worst portrayals of Tupac. Comment what you think below, leave a like, and be ready to check out my next videos because I'm about to keep them coming for y'all.
Gucci, all this Louis on, this Louis. Girl, your booty swole, your booty. I run through these hoes. Going up. We